Hello, everybody. This is Matt Brown from hotboxcards.net. You can see down below. There it goes, hotboxcards.net. There's the website for all your sports card subscription box service needs, I guess. We offer baseball and football and occasionally some one-time only basketball or even wrestling. So make sure you check out our website, hotboxcards.net. Also, check out our Facebook page. Let me show you that really quick. Facebook.com/hotboxcards for all the news that you need. Today we are doing a 90s opening. That's why I put, man, don't have a cow, man. Bart Simpson, the 90s. I love the 90s. I graduated high school actually in 95, so 90s was a big time for collecting early 90s and stuff. We got some packs of 94 Stadium Club draft picks. We used these for one of our giveaways a while ago. We had some packs left over. So we're going to open up those. Plus, I got some 92 Fleer in the back. We're going to open up those too. So let's get right into it. 94 Stadium Club draft picks. And we got here, look at that. Odds of finding a first day issue, 1 in 6 packs. They have usually all this writing, and back in 94, that's all they had written. Oh, let's see what we get out of these. I think there's a Nomar Garciaparra rookie in these. I think that's the best card you can get. But we will take a look. If there's anything really good, then you might see some of these in our upcoming hot boxes if we get something good. We got Jimmy. Who's that? Jimmy Davis, the Orioles. Who's that? Doug Weber. Never heard of him. Let's see if any of these guys I've actually heard of. Larry Barnes. I think he played in the majors. Yeah, there's all over the place here. Let's get these all going in the same direction, people. All right, next up is Jason Camilla for the Expos. That's got some paper loss. That's George Lombard. George Lombard was a good prospect for the Braves. Played a while in the majors. We got Jerry Whitaker for the White Sox. Larry Barnes again. I think we already went over him. Eric Pickett. Never heard of Eric Pickett. Thin little guy, isn't he? Clay something. I don't know. Never heard of him. Man, look at that overbite. Whew. Thank goodness he never made it to the majors. Jason Sykes for the Phillies. And we got Brian Farson, Pirates. And Paul Falia. Let's see what our overbite guys, what the back of his card says here. Let's look here. He was 6'2", 200 pounds, throws right, Reds, number 5 pick. Let's see, in 1994, he started for TCU in the upstart SWC regular season champs. And at Billings, he went 5-3, allowing 2 homers and 80 pitches in 80.2 innings. Sorry. He was a 5th round pick, not the 5th overall pick, 5th round pick for the Reds back in 94, 93, whatever. All right, pack number 2. Of course, we're looking for one of those first day issue parallels. 1 in every 6 packs. We might have a good chance to get one here. Start off with Mark Johnson. I remember Mark Johnson a little bit. We got Brian Rose. I remember his rookie card in the 90s. Used to have some of those. Let's go from the back here. We got Mark Little. Heard of Mark Little. And, is that Paul? That's Paul Konerko. That's a good one there. Look at Paul Konerko, young Paul Konerko. Of course, he went on to play for the White Sox mostly. Big-time home run hitter. I'm going to sleeve that up. That looks in good shape. I don't see anything wrong. Well, yeah, it looks pretty good. Put Paul Konerko back there. That's a good one there. Oh, we got another Paul Konerko. We got back-to-back Paul Konerkos. If I can get these cards unstuck. Oh, we lost the Paul Konerko. We lost the Paul Konerko. 2 Paul Konerkos in 1 pack. Is that John Kroltwitcher for the Blue Jays? Never heard of you, sir. Oscar Robles. Wonder if he's related to Victor. I don't know. Maybe. And that Jason Camellia guy again. We had him in last pack. And that Paul Falia guy. Who we got here? Oh, dropped you. Sorry. Who's that? Pepe McNeil. Okay, I dropped old Pepe. Poor Pepe. No respect. Oh, dropped another one. Who's that? Ramon Castro. I think I've heard of him. And Jason Peterson of the Cubs. So we got a Paul Konerko. Actually, we only had 2 Paul Konerkos in that pack. But one was not meant to be, folks. I think when we get to 92, we'll play our little game where I like to play, or see who hit the most home runs or had the most wins or something in the season. These, they don't have much stats, so it's hard to do that. Greg Morris for the California Angels. And we got, who's that? Tommy Davis. Oh, Tommy Davis, the Orioles. Never heard of you either. We got, man, that's our 3rd one of that guy. Got some paper loss on Billy Bythe. Poor Billy Bythe. Oh, we got another Billy Bythe. Man, they know that we're going to have paper loss, so they sent us another card. That's nice of them. Ryan Rose again. Who's that? Scott Shores. Oh, Scott Shores. Hall of Famer, isn't he? I don't know. Guess not. Who's this here? Heath Murray. I don't think I've heard. Maybe I've heard of Heath Murray. So those guys, like, you remember the cards because you collected a lot, but it's hard to remember the guys. Brett Wagner for St. Louis. Man, he should have been a movie star. Look at those good looks. Wow. Tom Cruise there, man. All right, Jacob Schmidt, something like that for the Braves. It's amazing how many prospects actually don't make it. Chris McBride and Mike Haplin for the Blue Jays. You know, baseball's nice because a lot of times you never know who's going to make it. I mean, Mike Piazza was like I forget what round he was, like the 20th round or 25th round. He was really far in the draft and Hall of Famer. And then you got guys who are like the first pick of the draft, like Brian Taylor of the Yankees and in the 90s, and he was big, but he never made it. Never even pitched in the majors. You just never know with baseball prospects, but they're great because you gotta hang on to your baseball prospects. I hang on to mine as much as I can. Trey Moore, that one's a little miscut. If I can get that off, I'll show you. Here on the bottom, see that right down here? This is all, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little perforated or something there. Mark Johnson. We got Brian. I wonder how many cards are in this set. Probably not many. Jason Sykes again, because we've been getting a lot of dupes. A lot of dupes, people. Who's this? Derek Durkett. Man, he looks like I don't know. He does not look too great. What was he? A 19th round pick for the Yankees. Definitely would not want my daughter dating him. If I had a daughter, which I don't, but looks like a perv if you ask me. Brian Farson. What we got here? We got Roy Marsh. A little paper loss on Roy. Mike Darr. A little paper loss on him. Who's this guy? Tom Zamaski. Never heard of you. Ryan Brantley. And we got Corey Pointer. Look, he's pointing right at you because that's his name, Corey Pointer. Jacob Cruz. Jacob Cruz played quite a while in the majors. There's his, but that's got paper loss. But that Jacob Cruz looks pretty good. So we got 1 out of the 2 Jacob Cruz. Jacob Cruz, of course, Giants. I think he went on to play for some other teams too. Good utility outfielder for my Giants. Last pack in the 94 Stadium before we get to the 92 Fleer. And then we'll have guys we've heard of. So we got Paul Konerko. I'm happy with that. Like to get a Nomar. Paul Ottawa. Something like that. He doesn't look like he wants to be there for that picture day. Doug Webb. Now he looks very excited to be at picture day. So you got the contrast of the 2 guys. Who's this? Wes Helms. Wes Helms played quite a while in the majors. Third baseman. He had a little pop with him, if I remember correctly. Oh my goodness, this guy again. So sick of this. Who is this guy? What round was he picked in? 2nd round pick. Wow. Switch hitting, batted .422, 31 stolen bases, 102 at bats. His high school senior. Man. Wow, you did nothing after that. Must have been those big ears. Look at those ears. Those things are like sticking out like crazy. Oh. Mike Hampton, the pitcher. Mike Hampton had a good career. A little paper loss on that one, though. That's a nice Mike Hampton card. think he signed a big contract with the Rockies and then he fell apart. Like everybody does who goes to the Rockies. Alberto Castillo, at least back in the day they did. Jerry Whitaker. Joe somebody. I don't know if we're going to get a first aid card or not. Who's this? Jeff Blum. Jeff Blum had a good career. Good utility player, Jeff Blum was. I think this draft was mostly utility players, it seems like. Besides Konerko, Jeff Pickett, and of course, Nomar. But I don't think we're going to get a Nomar. Oh, we lost some more. We lost another Jeff Pickett. Man, a lot of dupes in the packs. Jason Kelly. Like every pack, I think, had one guy or those two cards, the same two cards. Kind of weird. All right, let's get to 92 Fleer. Not opened any of these in a long time. There's no really top rookies that I remember, but of course, Griffey, Frank Thomas. You're looking at the mostly stars, mostly in these. Griffey, Frank Thomas, Barry Bonds. You know, players like that. Kirby Puckett. All right, let's do it. We got Chris Hammond. Oh, we got something black in there. These are the ugliest looking cards. Well, 91 Fleer is pretty bad too. Kevin Maas, Jim Lewis. We got, oh, there's my boy, my favorite ball player of all time, Will the Thrill Clark. Loved Will Clark. Oh, he was my guy. First it was Jose Canseco, and then I switched to Will Clark. I always loved playing first base as a kid, and Will Clark was my man. Even though I batted right-handed, can never do that great swing. That was kind of like a Batman, like a cape swing, I always called it. Dave Johnson, Sean Bosky, Dave Henderson, Kevin Bass, Anthony Tulford, Greg Maddux. Oh, there's Greg Maddux on the Cubs. His first go-around with the Cubs. That is nice there. Tommy Green for the Phillies. Joe Redfield, third baseman. Scott Kamenicki. Benito Santiago with the Padres. Great catcher. Ellis Burks. Bill Doran. And there's Kirby. Two Hall of Famers. Kirby and Barry Larkin. All right, so let's play our game that we like to do. We got a lot of pitchers, I think. Let's see what we got here. Second base, outfield, catcher, pitcher, third base, pitcher, outfield, pitcher. Let's see, pitcher, designated hitter, and pitcher. Let's do pitchers for this pack. Let's say who has the most wins in 1991. Or no, should we do most wins? Yeah, let's do most wins in 1991. Probably, you know what? Maddux has got to be your choice. But for some reason, I got a sneaky suspicion. Not suspension, a sneaky suspicion. I'm going with Tommy Green. So who had the most wins out of these guys? Let's see. Let's save Tommy Green for the end. Let's save Tommy Maddux second to end. So who had the most wins? Let's start with Scott Kamenicki. I'm not expecting much on him. Scott Kamenicki might be hard to see. Let's see how many wins he had in 1991. We're only going to count majors. We're not going to count minors. He had 4 wins for the Yankees in the majors. So he is our leader. Put him up here. Scott Kamenicki. He's got 4. Next up, Chris Hammond. Will Chris Hammond have more than 4? I don't know. All he does, 7 victories for Chris Hammond. Goodbye, Scott Kamenicki. We got Chris Hammond in the lead with 7. What about Jim Lewis? Does he have more than 7 victories in 1991? He has no victories in 1991. Jim Lewis is a bum. Sean Bosky. There's a player, Sean Bosky. How many wins did he have? He might have more than 7. No, 4 and 9. Only 4 victories for Mr. Bosky. Dave Johnson for the O's. O's had some good teams back then. Did Dave Johnson have more than 7? He only had 4 victories. A lot of guys with 4 victories. Let's go another Oriole. Let's go with Anthony Telford. I think he might be a relief pitcher. How many victories did he have? No victories at all. Man, in the minors, he had 12 in 1991. But up in the majors, nothing. All right, here's our 2 top guys. Greg Maddux. Did he have more than 7? I don't think Greg Maddux had a huge 1991. I could be wrong, but his best years were definitely with the Braves. He had 15 victories. I am dead wrong. I think I'm going to lose this. I don't know if you can see that there, way at the bottom. 15, hard to see on that, but 15 victories in 1991. Tommy Green, I think I'm going to lose. How many victories? Oh, he got 13. 2 victories away. I knew Tommy Green, I thought, had one good year. That was in 1991. He was 13-7 with a, what's his ERA? 3.38. Maddox, though, is the victory. 15-11, 3.35 ERA. So Greg Maddox is the most victories in that. That was fun. We got one more pack. We'll do the hitters in this pack. Let's see what we get here. Sorry if I'm making a long video, but hey, I like to have fun with these 90s packs, you know? Hopefully you guys enjoy it too. All right, we got Randy Tomlin. We got Wade Taylor. I'm going to keep these separate. Thomas Howard, outfielder. Jeff Reardon, great relief pitcher. Norm Charlton, there's another great relief pitcher. We got Roberto Alomar and Sandy Alomar, brothers. Both very long career. Tom Goodwin prospect card. Now, the prospect card won't have any stats, so put that there. Terry Leach. Man, these are all pitchers. Ray Langford. Luis Sojo for the Angels. Eric Anthony for the Astros. Andujar Cedeno for the Astros. Royce Clayton for my Giants. I always liked Royce Clayton. Jim Ganter. Orlando Merced. Lito Perez. Juan Samuel. Wow, we did not get a very good pack that. All right, here's our hitters. You know what? Let's do stolen base. Like, nobody here is a power hitter. So let's do stolen bases in 1991. How many? Who had the most stolen bases? Merced, Gantner, Clayton, Eric Anthony, Soho. I got to go. Ray Langford's got to be the guy who's got the most stolen bases. We'll put him last. So who had the most stolen bases in 1991? Let's start with Juan Samuel. Let me find stolen bases. 23 stolen bases for Juan Samuel. That's not bad. I thought he was maybe too old to steal bases in 91, but nope. So 23 is our leader. How about Orlando Merced? How many stolen bases? He had 8. Of course, he had just come up in 91. He split the year in the minors, so he does not win. Jim Ganter, not known as a stolen base guy. I don't think very many. And he had 4 stolen bases for Mr. Ganter. How about Royce Clayton? Royce could run when he was young, and this is his second-year card, so it's probably first full year in the majors. Did he have more than 23 stolen bases? He had no stolen bases. Man, he did not play that much in the majors in 91. I thought he did. How about Cedeno? He's another guy. He could probably run, but kind of young. I don't know if he played a whole year and got 23. Stolen bases, 4. Eric Anthony was a good, decent ball player too, a good prospect. Did he have more than 23 stolen bases? He had 1 stolen base. All right, I think Juan Samuel might win this. Luis Sojo, there's a guy that might, I mean, he definitely utility player, might have gotten more than 23 stolen bases. He got 4. Man, how about Thomas Howard? Thomas Howard, again, I think he's too young to have gotten 23. He got 10. He had a little bit better. And here's my choice, Ray Langford. Most stolen bases, I hope, in 1991. Did he have more than 23? He had 44 stolen bases. Winner, chicken dinner. There we go. I won one. I was 1-1 today. But there he is, Ray Langford. And then we also, remember, we pulled out this nice Paul Konerko. So that is kind of cool. I like that Paul Konerko. Good power hitter. But there we go. I won one and I lost one. Thank you guys for joining me. This has been a blast. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully everybody is going to be safe in the upcoming week. And I will catch you guys next time.